dull eyes stared at his unstable demeanor. He was in the middle of the semicircle. Those in the room felt his pain, but he was frightened. Past tense, nervousness clearly evident, struggling and mumbling to speak. This was the first time he let his secrets leak. Up until now, it's all been a mystery. Everyone's eager to learn about his history. He slowly opened his mouth, and these words came pouring.
This is my high story. How I was introduced to my addiction. The first time I did it, it was quick. It got me higher than a 10-story building. It's like I fell in love with the feeling. It's like it would reward me when all the people around me seemed to ignore me. And then the quick fix, it started to bore me. Truthfully, I did it longer than old folks' stories. Usually when I did it, I was alone. You know, somewhere in the crib, in my room, nobody was home. It's like I never wanted to get caught or get interrupted, getting my high, and then have to explain why. But then my high wasn't high enough. I had to weed out my mistakes and find a new method. And that's when it got reckless. I felt a feeling that I've never felt before. It's like my face was on the ceiling, my back was on the floor. Still, I wanted more. Truthfully, I wanted higher. Knowing that the sky is the limit, it's the fuel to my fire. It's like my mind was spinning in circles, energetic, reminiscent of caffeine in a way, the rush. I was a fiend for the coke. Not from a vending machine. I did it so much until I became dope. But this is where I got my hope. I mean, could you blame me? Every line so pure. It's an ecstasy that put me in ecstasy. I'll be the first to admit, my addiction, it got the best of me. All of the rest of me had given it my heart. It's like it's my life, it's my wife. It was there for me, always cared for me. It's like the heroin that's running through my veins. Truthfully, I would do it all over again the way it eased my pain. It's my addiction.
All in the semicircle were silenced, some teary-eyed. They all had this feeling at one point or another in their life. A bond was built that would never be broken. They all suffered from the same chronic addiction. Hip-hop. Lyrics, verbs, metaphors, and similes. Victims of the needle from the pen, painting portraits with vocabulary, and the stage is the canvas. They cherished the moment he let his secrets leak. This was the first time this shy artist chose to speak.
I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones of ice cream. When my flow was originated, rap was disintegrated. You gotta play to win in life, you can't simulate it.
Over the years, true, I lost myself. It had gotten that if I fall, I would've caught myself. After talking to some people, had a thought myself that if music can pan out, I'd probably off myself.
Every Tuesday I needed that new crack. Ride my bike to the warehouse after I came up with the stack. Got my fix, then I plugged my cord into the jack. Got high but turned the volume down to cover up my tracks.
Talking about a drug so potent that I started to have withdrawals when they took away my MPC. So now I keep a stash in my pocket on my MP3 just in case I need me a fix, so please just let me be.
I can't describe the feeling that I feel, the euphoria I get when I hear that boom pap and the MC spits.
Blame my big brother for this problem. Introduced me to this new supplier straight out of Compton.
And all of a sudden I'm an outcast, me against the world, and I'm ready to die. And it ain't hard to tell that it's dark and hell is hot because I seen it through my equipment eyes.
Each line defies the time, And this talent is divine. It's all mine. You can't take it. Either you got it or you don't. You can't fake it.
With the cardboard boxes and the B-boy. C-boy, now everybody wanna be a D-boy. Don't be a decoy, just be real. Might think that they won't notice, but the streets will.
Different because I tell a story that most never told. Hip hop's a part of history, but never old, and I got it covered. Plus, I'm aiming for that centerfold. Bomb.